Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to thist Drives. Today we have a very high requested car actually, and it's the Mercedes Benz C63S Cabrio W205 from 2019. A very great car to look at. Before we start the review, make sure to subscribe, make sure to leave a like, comment, check out our Instagram page, and let's start with the design. What I like most about the C63 AMG from 2019 is the design. I really think it's a beautiful looking car, very handsome, very manly, especially in the front. So here we have the Panamerica grille. It looks absolutely beautiful. This is the facelifted version with the multi-beam LED lights here, for example, with some fancy stuff in it, some blue elements, some chrome elements, very nice. But the front is absolutely wonderful. We have two power domes that remind me of the old C63 Coupe, very nice, and then very large and big fenders at the front. Look at that size. It looks very nice. A massive piece here surrounding that wheel. Absolutely fantastic. AMG brakes, very beautiful. Very nice wheels in the front. I like that. I really like that. That 5-spoke design here with those double spokes. Very, very nice. Reminds me also a little bit of the Mercedes Benz era from the 90s. Very beautiful. Then the side view, very compact car, nice looking. This is of course the Roadster, and it's pretty heavy actually, 1.9 tons. The Coupe has 1.7 tons. Very nice. The color combination of the red roof and the silver is something that I don't like actually, but I mean, you can choose it however you want, or you can buy something that looks a little bit different, but I like that they have a cabriolet and that they offer you a cabriolet. Very nice line from the front to the back. The shoulder line is very beautiful. I like the design here. The fender in the back is actually not that massive like the one in the front. It's kind of nice integrated here underneath the shoulder line, and then you come here to reveal this wonderful back. And I really like it. I really think it's one of the most beautiful roadsters you can actually buy. And it's one of the best Mercedes-Benz you can actually buy. A little spoiler, very nice taillights, and then those massive 4 exhaust pipes. Look at that. Every single one of them is as big as my fist. It's fantastic. Downforce produced here via this diffuser. Beautiful. What about the capacity of the boot? Well, that's actually not that good. Let me show you that. Because of course it's a convertible, so you can't store anything back in there. If you open the roof a little bit, you have some more luggage space, but this is really bad. This is terrible. You can get maybe one bag of whatever groceries, and that's about it. The roof opens, by the way, in 20 seconds flat, so you can enjoy it with your lovely spouse on a weekend drive. I mean, very nice. Just by the press of the button, you press the opening button on your key, and that's it. Now you have a fantastic convertible that you can enjoy on your beautiful weekend. Absolutely fantastic. So now, let's check out the engine and hear a little bit of that mighty V8. Let me pop the hood and show you what the engine is all about on the C63S AMG. A very good car actually, and the classic engine M177 that you also know from the E-Class, the G-Class, the S-Class AMGs. 4-liter, twin turbocharged, producing 510 horsepower and 700 Newtonmeters of torque, able to accelerate this C63 from 0 to 100 in 4.1 seconds with the AMG speed gearbox, 9-speed gearbox, and it's a pretty heavy car, 1,900 kilograms. That's a lot, man. Tops out at 290 kph with the AMD driver's package. So now, have a listen. Welcome to the interior of the C63S AMG. So the first look is always very nice when sitting in a Mercedes-Benz, especially an AMG model. Of course, the color combination of this red and black is not really my favorite. I would have chosen it in all black, but it's still a very nice place to be in. The seats are very comfortable. They're surrounding you very nicely here, especially here on the On the body section, when you go into a corner, this feels very stable and nice. We have some fancy looking stuff. We have a very nice high resolution screen on the front where your speedometer is. Also high resolution screen here above the air vents, very nice. The design, of course, this is a 2019 car, but the design was presented in 2015. But I still don't feel like it's outdated. It's a nice place to be in. There's just a bunch of things that I don't like about it. Still, we have to admit this is the entrance model. It's the C-Class, but when you give me, for example, this dashboard here and this wave motion, this waterfall motion, and it looks like carbon fiber, I would expect it to be carbon fiber, especially when my car costs around 120,000 Swiss francs or dollars or whatever. I mean, this is plastic. It looks like carbon fiber, but it's plastic. It's basically like they're lying to you. I don't like that at all. The placement of the buttons, I do like that. I like the feel of the buttons. They have a very nice feeling when you press it. Also the buttons on, for example, for the windows, rear and back, etc. You can open the roof and close it up until 60 kph. That's also great. You have the IWC watch here in the middle. This is also great. The leather feels very nice. What is bad is the Alcantara. Mercedes Benz has, for some strange reason, the worst Alcantara I have ever experienced, ever. Every single time I sit in one of those cars with Alcantara on the steering wheel, it looks meaty, it's fatty, it's just not the right Alcantara for those cars. Porsche does a much better job. The pedals though are very nice, aluminum, it feels great. The steering wheel feels also solid, a lot of plastic, listen to that. For the buttons to change the driving modes, talking about driving mode, let's explain this further. So we have a bunch of driving modes. For example, we have the comfort setting, the I setting, individual, sport, sport plus, race. They change the suspension, they change the hardness of the suspension and the dynamics of this the engine. This is very interesting. What you can also do is you can turn off the ESP, for example, and then you can adjust the traction control. For that, start the car up. Very nice sound. Turn off the ESP like so, and then you have this little knob here where you can actually adjust the traction control from 10 to off, so you can actually choose which number you actually want. It's very interesting. Turn the car off. You have a bunch of functions here in the middle showing you all kinds of stuff, your G forces, your boost, your Newtonmeters, your kilowatts that you're producing. That is very cool. The infotainment system is still up to date. That is great. It's just the materials that really piss me off on a Mercedes Benz. But other than that, it's a nice place to be in, and the car is actually very stable in terms of price action. So those still sell for around 75,000 with high mileage actually. Place in the front, very good. The car is 4.70 meters long, 1.80 meters in width. Let's check the back seats if I can sit there. This was my driving position, so just open it here. It doesn't move forward, sadly, so I have to kind of jump in. We have a little bit of luck because this is actually the Roadster and I don't have any space at all. I'm 185, but still this isn't really a place for 4 people. It's a sports coupe. Maybe you can take your children with you, and that's about it. What is also very nice is you see this little vent here. It actually has a neck warmer. It pushes the air through the fan here and it warms your neck. Very nice. And that's as far as we can go with the interior. Thank you very much for watching. If you like our content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you don't mind, turn on the notification bell, send it to your friends. Thank you very much and see you on the next one. Goodbye.